Today we shall go through a certain incident which I think is relevant to the present day situation. We have already seen how the grace works mysteriously. Sometimes the grace comes in a recognizable form. We ask for something and it's immediately given. And then we rejoice over it, saying, "Oh, this is grace, this is grace." How kind God is. How gracious. And sometimes, no matter how much we ask, immediately a big no comes from God. But after that, He gives us something better than what we ask for. And the third variety, He would not say yes, neither yes nor no. And it's a waiting period for us. This is our testing time. Many people would lose their hope and faith, become frustrated. But this is the time we have to keep up our faith and our effort to continue praying and chanting, knowing that even this waiting period is a great blessing. Though we do not know what is involved in this, it's definitely a certain blessing from God. God wouldn't do it otherwise. Everything happens in this world only by the will of God. Bhagavan often said, whatever happens, happens only by the will of God. And God is perfect, so whatever happens is perfect. And whatever happens is necessary for us. This is what Yogi used to say. And what is more, since it comes from God, whatever comes from God can only be a blessing. It's a definite blessing, though we do not understand how it is a blessing at the moment of happening. So in this incident, from Rajapalayam, there is a place called Morambu near Rajapalayam, and there one electrical engineer by name Sargunam, Sri Sargunam, an ardent devotee of Bhagavan, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, he has been coming to Bhagavan for a number of years now. In 1992, he was working in Sri Katpagambal Mills in Morambu. He joined as an electrical supervisor, but very soon he got promoted to the post of electrical engineer, was drawing 6,500 rupees at that moment. It was okay until something happened. A colleague of his, one Pedda Raju, got an employment in Kenya for a very high salary, and he was going. He left for Kenya. Seeing this, he also began to think, okay, my friend is going there for a higher salary. There must be great opportunities out there. So why shouldn't I attempt it? I want to earn more money. So he attended an interview in Bombay for a Kenyan company. He did rather well, and then Kenya company people said, okay, if you agree to this job, we will give you the employment order. And we'll give you 25,000 rupees per month as salary and deposit 1 lakh rupees at the end of every year into your bank account. So with this assurance from them, naturally, he was very much drawn to this. And he was thinking that he would give up this job, he would resign this job and go away. So when he approached a higher official, that is the owner of this Katpagambal Mills, he said, look, I cannot give you that kind of salary. 25,000 per month I cannot afford to give you. But I have heard that this country, Kenya, is one type of country. You better think over again. After this, he got really confused. He so much wanted to go for a higher salary, for higher prospects. He was very excited about it. And then again, there is also an opposite opinion from people. And he was a little hesitant. And finally he decided he would come to Bhagwan in Sanadi Street House and take his permission and blessings. He was also very doubtful if Bhagwan would say yes to this prospect. So he decided to put it in a very smart way. He planned to say, Swami, I attended the interview and I got the job in the country Kenya. Please give me your blessings. So this is how he had planned it. And he went to Sanadi Street House. It was January 1st, 1993, and that was the day Bhagwan gave permission to the first trustee of the ashram for an ashram. The second day, 2/1/93, Sri Sargunam, he went to Sanadi Street House. Mr. Janardhanam was there. He was the first trustee of the ashram. And Swami did not turn to the side of Sri Sargunam. He was talking to Janardhanan all the time about the ashram, like what to build there. And then he was suggesting a meeting hall, Mr. Janardhanan. And then immediately Sargunam said, no, we must have a meditation hall. So the talk was going on like this. And Bhagwan was saying that we would build one hall. It will be a multi-purpose hall. It could be used for meditation. It could be used for anything, for meetings also. So this took quite some time. And Sargunamji was getting a little restless. And suddenly Bhagwan turned to him. He would not give him a chance to phrase as he had planned his asking. Instead, Bhagwan said, what are you doing now? Where are you working? He said, I am working as an electrical engineer in Morambu, Sri Karpagambar Mills. And immediately Bhagwan said, wait. And then he took a fruit, an apple, and dropped it into his hands and said, you can go. Sri Sargunamji did not have time to say anything at all. So when he came out, he was in a total state of confusion. He was absolutely confused. He did not know what to do, what to decide. What is it? Swami said, wait. Does it mean that I have to wait for some time before joining this job? What does it mean? Anyway, he did not have the courage to cross his word. And therefore he told himself he would wait for some time and see how things shape up. 6 months passed this way, but all the time he could not give up this idea of going to Kenya for a higher salary. He was very much tempted. But Bhagwan's word, wait, held him up. And finally, after 6 months, this Peddaraju, there was one Peddaraju, a colleague of his, he had applied to this Kenya company and he got the job and he left immediately, and that was what triggered him into this desire. After 6 months, Sri Peddaraju returned only to say, oh God, you escaped from that. Your Bhagwan saved you from this. This country is very bad. The mosquitoes are as big as flies and they are biting all the time. And what is more, it's very, very hot, unbearably hot. And there is absolutely no security there. He said his friend was wearing a ring, a gold ring, and just to take that ring, a thief cut his finger. He took the ring with the finger. Can you imagine? How bad? And then immediately they rushed to the police station to report. And all that policemen said was, why? What does it matter if you lose your finger? You are still alive. That will do. There is no need to come to the police for this. Just see the callousness of people. It's good that you did not go there, you did not come there. And that is when Sri Sargunam realized how Bhagavan had saved him with just one word, wait. That this wait was a great blessing to him. And what was more, very soon, in a few months, he got another promotion in the same company, Karpagambar Mills. He became the senior superintendent of the place, of the mills. No electrical engineer had ever been given that particular post. So he was very happy with that. So it was an added blessing to him. Now, why it is so relevant to us at this moment? You see, sometimes God says, wait. He may not say it through a word, but then this waiting happens, as it is happening to all of us now.